What if I told you the ultimate garden fertilizer is free? You produce it every day, and it's probably sitting in your hairbrush right now? This isn't a joke. It was a survival secret for explosive harvests, whispered among resourceful gardeners of the 1800s. And then, it was intentionally forgotten. Today, we're reclaiming the lost art of turning simple hair clippings into black gold for your garden. Why? Because the modern system wants you to buy what you already have, even when nature gives it to you for free. This is Forgotten Harvest. Understanding the science behind this forgotten technique is the key to launching your own personal food rebellion, starting today. Picture an 1800s town. Farmers knew the local barbershop floor wasn't covered in waste, it was covered in treasure. They bagged up hair clippings, not for the dump, but for local growers. This was common knowledge. Keratin-rich hair was a slow-burning fuel for the soil that gave them lusher growth and bigger harvests. It was a perfect, self-sufficient system. So, where did it go? Why did we forget this incredible resource? The story really starts after the World Wars. Factories that had been making war materials needed new markets. They perfected industrial methods for making massive quantities of nitrogen fertilizer you could buy in a bag. Suddenly, the message was clear. Forget slow, natural wisdom. Modern problems required modern, scientific solutions. A multi-billion-dollar industry grew by convincing everyone that their chemical cocktails were the way forward. The patient wisdom of working with nature was replaced by the instant gratification of a chemical feed. The sustainable, free knowledge of our ancestors was buried under an avalanche of convenience, and the barbershop floor became just another source of trash. But here's the beautiful truth. Science is now proving what those 19th century farmers knew all along. The effectiveness of hair isn't a myth. It's pure botanical science that anyone, anywhere can use to their advantage. First, and most importantly, hair is a nitrogen powerhouse. On average, human hair is about 15% to 16.5% nitrogen, more potent than many manures. Nitrogen fuels green, leafy growth. Using hair is like giving your garden a direct injection of what it craves. Second, hair is the ultimate slow-release engine. Its nitrogen is locked in tough keratin. Soil microbes break it down 6 months to 2 years, so one application delivers a steady trickle, season after season. Think of it as a nutrient battery powering your garden. Third, hair delivers more than nitrogen. Those fibers create air pockets for better aeration and help lock in moisture, plus micronutrients like magnesium and sulfur, all vital for vigorous growth. Finally, the keratin hydrolysate bonus. As microbes break it down, they release amino acids and peptides, superfood for beneficial microbes at the roots. Studies show bigger growth and yields, sometimes beating commercial fertilizers. You're feeding plants and supercharging the soil food web. All right, enough with the theory. Let's get our hands dirty. This is where the rebellious spirit becomes a delicious reality. Step 1. The collection. Save the hair from your hairbrushes and from family haircuts. Pet hair is just as good. To really scale up, re-establish that historic connection with your local barber or hair salon. Many will be thrilled to give you their waste for free. A key point: unwashed hair is slightly better as it retains more natural oils and human scent. For edible crops, try to source hair that hasn't been heavily treated. Step 2. The preparation. This step is crucial. Chop it up. Long strands can mat together and decompose very slowly. By giving it a few snips with old scissors into 1 or 2 inch pieces, you dramatically increase the surface area for microbes to get to work. This will significantly speed up the release of those nutrients. Step 3. The application methods. You've got a few options. Method A is the compost power-up. Just mix the chopped hair directly into your compost pile. The hair acts as a brown material, balancing out your kitchen scraps and enriching the entire batch. Method B is the planting hole power-up, my favorite for heavy-feeding plants. When planting a tomato or pepper, drop a generous handful of chopped hair in the bottom of the hole. Place the plant's root ball right on top. This creates a nutrient reservoir directly beneath the plant for the whole season. Method C is the soil amendment mix. When preparing a new bed, just mix the chopped hair throughout your soil. This will improve the structure and fertility of the entire growing medium from day one. Step 4. The right plants for the job. This slow-release nitrogen powerhouse is ideal for your heavy feeders. Tomatoes and peppers will thrive. Leafy greens like kale and cabbage will have darker, healthier leaves. It's absolutely perfect for fruit tree saplings. A few handfuls mixed in at planting will provide over a year of steady nutrients. Recent 2024 research has shown that applying ground-up hair to poor soils supercharged the growth of native plants, with results that were visibly lusher than plots treated with standard fertilizers. By the way, if you find this kind of deep dive into the why behind the how genuinely useful and you want to reclaim lost skills and become more self-sufficient, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but it means the world to me. I'd love for you to be a part of this growing community. As if being a free, long-lasting fertilizer wasn't enough, hair has another trick up its sleeve. It's also an effective pest repellent, and it works through pure, primal instinct. Mammals like deer, rabbits, and squirrels are hardwired to be wary of human scent. That scent signals a predator and is often enough to make them decide your garden isn't a safe buffet. Here are 2 lazy farmer hacks to put this to use. First, stuff a few handfuls of unwashed hair into old pantyhose or a mesh bag. Tie these scent bags to fence posts or stakes around your garden, about 2 feet off the ground. This creates an invisible wall of human scent that deer and rabbits will hit before they even get to your plants. Second, if you have these pests tunneling through your root crops, locate an active tunnel entrance. Shove a good clump of hair directly inside. The concentrated scent and unfamiliar texture are often so off-putting that they will abandon that tunnel system. Now this is incredibly important. When using hair as a repellent on the surface, keep it contained in mesh bags or buried. Never scatter long, loose strands on the ground. The fine fibers can easily tangle in the legs and feet of birds and other small wildlife, causing serious injury or death. By taking this simple precaution, you get all the benefits without posing any danger. Now, it's important to have a balanced perspective. Hair is a phenomenal tool, but it's not a magic bullet. Being a smart gardener means understanding the strengths and weaknesses of every tool you use. First, remember it's a fertilizer. For fast crops like radishes, the nitrogen might not be available quickly enough. You might need to supplement with a compost tea to give them a head start. The hair will then take over for the long haul. Second, the whole process relies on a healthy soil ecosystem. If your soil is dead and compacted, the hair will just sit there. The good news is that by adding hair and other organic matter, you are actively building that healthy soil for the future. Finally, consider the source. For your vegetable garden, it's a smart precaution to stick to untreated hair whenever possible. If your hair is heavily dyed or bleached, don't throw it away. Just use it under your decorative shrubs and flowers instead of your food crops. The most powerful part of this is its role in sustainability. Every bag of hair you divert from a landfill is a small victory. You are reducing waste and your reliance on synthetic fertilizers. You are closing a loop just like our ancestors did. It's a tangible symbol of self-sufficiency. We've gone back in time, dived into the science, and laid out the step-by-step guide. The conclusion is undeniable. That pile of hair on the barbershop floor is not waste. It is a free, powerful, slow-release fertilizer that builds better soil and protects your harvest. By reclaiming this knowledge, you are doing more than just growing a better garden. You are becoming a more resourceful and self-sufficient gardener. Now, I have a question for you. Which technique are you going to try first? Share your plans in the comments below. Let's build a community of knowledgeable, empowered gardeners right here. And if you think this is a game changer, you have to see what we've uncovered about using a common kitchen scrap to eliminate blossom end rot. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications on. The knowledge is here. The choice is yours. Now get out there and start growing.